Hey, it's me, Mr. J, and welcome to today's drawing challenge. Do you have a couple minutes? Because today's challenge is draw some magical friends. So grab something to draw on and something to draw with, and let's do this. We all love our friends, and especially magical ones. Who are your magical friends? Maybe a unicorn and a dragon, or a fairy and a sea monster. How about a mermaid and a flying lion? Who are you gonna draw? I think today I'm gonna draw a giant and a gnome. What a fun pair that'll be. Now, drawing these friends could be a little tricky, but simple shapes will help us. Let's start with the gnome. I'm gonna start with a triangle hat, and his little nose is an oval, and then maybe his head, a boom. Oh, and a beard. He definitely needs a beard. And eyes and a smile. Now his body's kind of like a rectangle shape, and so are his arms and legs. Rectangle, 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 and little bumps for hands and feet. Bump, 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 bump. Ears. Bump, bump. But my giant, he's gonna be huge. So let's see, a big foot. Boom. And a big foot. Boom. Oh, and his legs. Up, 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 up. Oh, and some little tread on those boots too. Bump, 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 bump. And there, 2 magical friends. Yeah. So let's check in. A giant and a gnome are 2 very different characters. One sees the world from way up high, and the other way down low. And sometimes they don't understand each other, even when they're standing side by side. How do we understand someone's experiences? It all starts with listening. So what does your face look like when you're really listening? Do you lean in, nodding your head? Are your eyes focused on your friend? And maybe your mouth should be silent for a minute, listening instead of talking. Did you know that when we're trying to understand someone else's perspective, we're experiencing empathy? Empathy is kind of a fancy word that means understanding and sharing the feelings and experiences of someone else. Let's think about my magical friends. They literally don't see eye to eye, meaning they have very different perspectives on the world. A giant might not even see the tiny gnome who could step on him, and the gnome could trip the giant if he's not careful. But they're friends, so they talk about what they need and really listen, and then show their empathy in their actions. I'll give you an example. I can't eat or drink dairy. It hurts my tummy. But when I visited my friend, they had dairy-free ice cream, dairy-free butter, and dairy-free yogurt. They wanted me to feel comfortable while I was visiting them, and they knew I must miss some of those delicious foods. It made our friendship even stronger, knowing that they thought about me and my feelings. So how do we work on showing more empathy? You can start by listening to your friends and family when they're sharing about their day. Instead of interrupting or running off to play, listen and notice their feelings. And then think about the next steps to support them, like a hug, a high five, a special handmade card, or including them in your next fun activity. You could even ask them what they would like and let them choose. Drawing magical friends might seem like a really silly way to start an important conversation about empathy, but it's a great way to begin seeing eye to eye. Well, here are my magical friends. Thanks for joining me today as we drew magical friends. I look forward to seeing you next time for another drawing challenge.